So, good evening, everyone, and welcome to your own book reading sessions. So, we are over with Money Week yesterday, and I hope every one of you have made your magic check, kept it in your hand, and visualized one thing that you really, really want to buy with that money. And imagine yourself being with that desire, doing what you want to do, and having it. So yes, so you have to make your magic check, place your magic check somewhere where you can see it daily and keep on visualizing that you're buying whatever you want to buy with that money. Okay, so now we are entering relationship week from today. So we would be starting with the first chapter of magic book regarding relationships. That is magical relationships, and that is day 3 right after the chapter Magic Rock. Okay, so day 2 was Magic Rock, and day 3 is Magical Relationships. So I'll just share my screen and then we will start reading. Okay, great. So day 3, Magical Relationships. So what we have to do now? Imagine if you were the only person on earth. You would have no desire to do anything. What would be the point in creating a painting if no one could see it? What would be the point in composing music if no one could hear it? What would be the point in inventing anything if there was no one to use it? There would be no reason to move from one place to another because wherever you went would be the same as where you were because no one would be there. There would be no pleasure or joy in your life. Yeah, this is true, right? If you were the only person, the life would be like what? Imagine, yeah, imagine how would the life would be if there was no one else in the world except you. Imagine that for a few days you are alone and you are not with your family and you're just alone. Nobody is there, no friends, no colleagues, no one. Would you feel like doing anything? Would you feel like, I mean, for 1 or 2 days, it's fine, but for so many days, can you survive? How would you feel? Yeah. So what she's saying is there is no point in, dressing up if no one is able to see you and appreciate you. If you're cooking something and you're eating yourself alone. So sometimes when you are alone at home, you just cook your, 2 minutes noodles and that's it. Yeah. Why? Because the joy is missing. You can't talk, you can't communicate. Yeah, it's so true. So it's your contact and experiences with other people that give your life joy, meaning, and purpose. Because of that, your relationships affect your life more than anything else. To receive the life of your dreams, it's vital that you understand how your relationships affect your life now and how they are the most powerful channels of gratitude to start magically changing your life. Yeah. So, when you are in contact with people, when you're communicating, when you're talking, all those people around you make your life joyful. It happens, right? If I am with my friend, then I am enjoying a situation more rather than I'm doing it alone. Say I'm going on a party and I'm not having any friend around me. Would I enjoy that much? Or would I enjoy when I have my friend with me? Isn't it true? I have my family around me. The company matters. Yeah, the people you are with matters. Then only it can affect, your life. So similarly, if you want
Reading
to,
magic book.
yeah. So we are reading Magic Book together. It's making so much of difference when there are all the energies involved. So if no one is here to listen to me, then it would be like, what would be I doing right now? Reading the magic book alone. Thank you, Manisha. This is so great example that we all are a family. We all have relationships with each other, developing every single day stronger and stronger by practicing magic book together, by practicing the laws of universe together. And I mean, this is so vital for me, at least. It's vital for me that we all of us are, together, and we are able to share our feelings together, how we are feeling, how we can put magics in each other's life. So we all are blessed with people who understand what this book is all about, and we can share the magics in our lives. We cannot share it with everyone else, but we can share it in this group. So yes, thank you everyone for being there. So it's vital that you understand how your relationships affect your life. They definitely affect your life, the people around you. So science is now confirming the wisdom of the great sages of the past, with research studies showing that people who practice gratitude have closer relationships, are more connected to family and friends, and have other people look upon them favorably. But probably the most astounding statistic that has come out of research studies is that for every one complaint about another person, whether in thought or word, there have to be 10 blessings for the relationship to flourish. So, even science is confirming that if you practice gratitude, you will have good, more closer relationships, more better relationships. Why? Because when you're in gratitude, you're always happy. You're not finding faults in people. You're grateful for that person altogether. And when you're grateful for that person, you're busy finding only good things in that. And what this book is saying here, research studies have shown that everyone complained about another person, either in thought or word. Means word is too much. Even in thought, there have to be 10 blessings for the relationship to flourish. That means if you want to bring your relationship to a next level, every one complaint is bringing you down, further down, 10 steps down. Okay. So if you have complained one time, like you said anything wrong about that person, whosoever, maybe your spouse or children or whosoever it is, as soon as you say, you're bringing 10 points down, and your relationship is going to deteriorate. Any less than 10 blessings for every one complaint, and the relationship will deteriorate. And if the relationship is a marriage, it is most likely and it will most likely end in divorce. Why she is saying like this? Because with every one complaint, we are going far away from the magical relationship. And especially in a marriage where this bond is formed. It's not a natural bond, it is formed. Okay. So yes. So then you're complaining. People are complaining about their husbands, about their wives every time. What they are doing, they're deteriorating it. So remember how many complaints you have done for your spouse in the past and write down 10 blessings for each one till now. Okay, so that you can have a flourishing relationship. Gratitude makes relationships flourish. At least if you cannot, if you cannot remember how many complaints you have done for your better half, then at least stop complaining from today. Just keep quiet. Don't think negative about your partner at least. From now on, no complaint. No complaint. Whatever complaints you have done in the past, you have to anyway write blessings for that into 10. One complaint into 10. 10 complaint into, that means 100. 100 complaint, 1000. So that you have to calculate how many you have done in the past. But from now on, at least now on, just stop complaining. Okay? So gratitude makes relationships flourish. As you increase your gratitude for any relationship, you will magically receive an abundance of happiness and good things in that relationship. And gratitude for your relationships doesn't change only your relationships, it also changes you. No matter what your temperament is now, gratitude will give you more patience, understanding, compassion, and kindness to the point where you won't even recognize yourself. So what she's saying here, when you are focusing on good things about your relationship, it will not only change your relationship, it will definitely change your relationship with that person because now you are busy in seeing all the good things about that person, all the good things that that person has done for you, or all the good qualities that that person has, and you are just being grateful for that. So, what you are doing, you're not only changing your relationship with that person, but you're also changing you. You're also changing you. Gratitude will give you more patience. You'll be a more patient person, more understanding, more compassionate. You would be kind. And then you won't be able to recognize yourself. And it happens. Believe me. The little irritations you once felt and the complaints you had in your relationships will disappear. Because when you are truly grateful, now you have to be truly grateful. It's not that just you are saying thank you to the person in your life. You have to be truly grateful for another person. Because when you're truly grateful for another person, there is nothing you want to change about that person. You won't criticize, complain about, or blame them because you're too busy being grateful for the good things about them. In fact, you won't be able to see the things you used to complain about. Is it clear to everyone what we have just read?
Yes.
मतलब हम इतने बिजी हो गए हैं सिर्फ अच्छी चीजें देखने में उस पर्सन के बारे में, तो फिर वो कंप्लेंट्स तो गायब ही हो गई क्योंकि हमें दिख ही नहीं रहा अब वो सब, क्योंकि वी आर बिजी being grateful for the good things about them. So when you are busy looking at all the good things, oh my god, thank you that he is doing this, thank you, uh, I mean, whatever, you can think of all those points, and then you these all irritations will disappear. You become more patient. You just ignore, like following the feeling chart here. Say feeling chart, are you disappointed about your relationship? Are you fearful about your relationship? Are you jealous of someone? I mean, all these negative feelings, check yourself. Or are you satisfied with that person? Or are you joyful doing things with that person? Or are you grateful? Or are you always excited about, going to places together, talking, spending time, whatever it is? Think about all the things you're grateful for in that relationship. Yeah? So, in fact, you won't be able to see the things you used to complain about. Yeah, because you're too busy being grateful. So, we can only be said to be alive in those moments when our hearts are conscious of our treasures. So, these are the words by Thornton Wilder, writer and playwright. What he's saying when our hearts are grateful, you know, our hearts know that what all we already have in our lives. We have a beautiful life. Our life is full of treasures. And when we know those moments are only moments where we are, living our lives fully. Because at that moment we are joyful. When we are writing blessings in the morning, and when you are writing, saying thank you, thank you, thank you for each blessing, how do you feel? Don't you feel alive? Don't you feel happy, joyous? How do you feel at that time? Do you feel amazing? While reading your blessings out in the morning, when you're writing 10 blessings, how are you feeling? Uh,
Yes, very good.
Yeah. So those moments are, full of liveliness. So in this way, we have to make our each and every moment of the day full of love, full of life, full of gratitude, full of being conscious of our treasures, what we have. Okay. So words are very powerful. So when you complain about a person, about any person, you actually harm your life. It is your life that will suffer. So when you are complaining about any person, so you're talking to your sister and you're talking about a third person and you're just gossiping. Oh my God, she's like that, she's like that. You're complaining about the other person. What you're doing? You're harming your life. It is your life that will suffer. By the law of attraction, whatever you think or say about the another person, you bring to you. This is the very reason why the greatest minds and teachers of the world have told us to be grateful. They knew that for you to receive more in your life, for your life to be magically increase, you have to be grateful for others just as they are. Just as they are, you have to be grateful. Whatever they are, every person is different in this world. Nobody can be as same as me. Manisha is different, Smriti is different, Rajiv is different here. Every person has their own characteristics. Can what we are doing here? We are trying to impose some characteristics in a person which are not existing at all. Are we doing this every day? Why he's not like that? Why he doesn't understand that this thing has to be this way? We are complaining. We are fighting, in our minds also to change minds of people. Why we are struggling? Because we can't do it. No matter how hard you try, you will not be able to do like this. So, what you have to do? What is in our hands? You have to be grateful for others just as they are. What if every person close to you said, I love you just the way you are? How would you feel? Yeah? So someone is keep on telling me every day you are not like that, you're not like that, you're not doing this properly. How would you feel? You will be irritated because someone is, criticizing you every day. And what if the other person says, I love you just the way you are, you're perfect? How would you feel? Wouldn't you feel amazing? So this is what we have to do for others. We have to love them the way they are by thinking of all the good things they have, by focusing on all the qualities. Maybe they have only one quality. Write it down and write it down 10 times. Wow, wow, wow. Give it more energy, give it more power. And then this power will expand the good things in that person. Okay? So today's magical practice is being grateful for people just as they are. Even if all of your relationships are currently good, they will increase with more magnificence through this practice. And with everything you find to be grateful for in each person, you will see gratitude perform its breathtaking magic, and your relationships will be stronger, more fulfilling, and more enriching than you ever thought they could be. Choose three of your closest relationships to be grateful for. You might choose your wife, your son, your father, your boyfriend, your business partner, and your sister. You might choose your best friend, your grandmother, and your uncle. You can choose any three relationships that are important to you as long as you have a photograph of each person. photograph can be just of the person or the both of you together. So once you have selected, so are you clear? You have to take three of your closest relationships to today. You have to select three photographs of three people who are very, very close to you. And then let's see what we have to do. Once you have selected your three relationships and photographs, you're ready to set the magic into motion. Sit down and think about the things you are the most grateful for each person. What are the things you love the most about this person? What are their best qualities? You could be grateful for their patience, ability to listen, yeah, for their patience, for listening to you. Ability to listen, you are just talking, 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 and the other person is always listening to you. Have you ever appreciated the listening skills of that person? Because you're always busy talking. Think about that you have to just listen to a person. Are you always ready to listen? Or are you always ready to speak? Think about that quality in that person if he's able to listen. Talents, maybe talent, maybe singing, playing something, or whatever. Their strengths, their good judgment, wisdom. You can appreciate their wisdom for situations in life, how they react to situations, how they have been in the past, their laugh, their sense of humor, the way they make you laugh. Yeah, could be anything. It could be their physical appearance, eyes, smile, yeah, or kind heart. You could be grateful for the things you enjoy doing with the person, or you can recall a time when the person was there for you, cared for, or supported you. Okay, so you can think of all their best qualities. So after you have spent, so first you have to think about all the good qualities in that person. Now, after you have spent some time thinking about what you're grateful for about the person, put their photograph in front of you and with the pen and notebook or on your computer, choose the five things you are most grateful for. So it's not just the five things that you have to, write, but you also have to think about. First, you have to spend some time thinking about all the qualities that that person has. Could be anything. It could be their physical appearance, it could be their quality of managing things, it could be their quality of working, could be it could be their quality of making you smile, it could be the time that you have spent together, could be anything. Okay, so you have to think about all those qualities and write down five things you are most grateful for. Look at the photograph of the person as you make your list of five things. Begin each sentence with the magic words thank you. Address the person by their name and then write what you are grateful for. Thank you dash for what? So thank you their name for what? For example, thank you John for always making me laugh. Or thank you mom for supporting me through college. So when you have finished your list for all three people, continue with this magical practice by taking the photographs with you today and putting them in a place where you will see them often. Whenever you look at the photographs today, thank the person by saying the magic words thank you and the person's name. Thank you, Helly. If you are moving around a lot, carry the photographs with you in your bag or pocket and make an effort to look at the photographs three times during the day, following the same procedure. Now you know how to use gratitude's magical power to transform your relationships into magical relationships. Okay, now you know how you have to do the practice, what you have to do, what you have to write, and what you have to do the whole day. Okay, so this is how you have to do today's practice. Although it is not part of the requirement of this book, you may want to take this amazing practice and use it every day, if necessary, to make every relationship you have magnificent. You can use it on the same relationship as many times as you want. The more you can be grateful for the good things in your relationships, the faster every relationship in your life will miraculously change. Okay, so I am sure everyone is clear what we have to do today. From now onwards, tomorrow morning, this practice we are anyway doing for three people, three closest relationships. And from tomorrow, when we are writing our blessings in the morning, we would write 10 blessings for whosoever you want in your life, but it has to be relationship. It has to be for your relationship. Okay. So if you want to make your relationship to a next level with your spouse, with your children, with your parents, with anyone, choose one person at a time every day for the next 7 days. We would be reading power and relationships and we would be doing other practices. But take one person at a time and write down 10 things you are grateful for when you're writing your blessings in the morning. And while doing the magic rock practice, when you are sleeping, you can think about any one or two good things that happened with that person during the day. Are you clear? Are you clear?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
So we are doing concentrated practice now for relationships. So today we will do these three photographs, and from tomorrow we would choose one person at a time and do it, maybe one person, and then next, say suppose you start with your spouse tomorrow, or your mother tomorrow, or your dad tomorrow, and then next day you can carry on with your next person in your list. Okay, so it would be really amazing because I haven't done it before, doing it like this. I have written it in this way, like three people, five blessings, but doing concentrated practice for my relationship, I haven't done in the past. Like in the morning, I'm writing only for my husband, and then in the next day, I'm writing only for my mom, and then next day, I'm very excited for this week. So let's do it. Yes. So, magic practice number three, magical relationships. Repeat steps 1 to 3 of magic practice number 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Choose three of your closest relationships and collect a photograph of each person. With the photo in front of you, write 5 things you are grateful for each person in your journal or on your computer. Begin each sentence with the magic words thank you, including their name and what you are specifically grateful for. Carry the three photographs with you today or put them in a place where you will see them often. Look at the photographs on at least 3 occasions. Speak to the person's face in the photograph and thank them by saying the magic words thank you and their name. Thank you, Heli. So every time on the 3 occasions, also, you have to speak to the person's face in the photograph and you have to say thank you from your heart, okay, with their name. Before you go to sleep, take your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. Is it clear to everyone what you need to do? You can collect the photographs in your phone as well, and or in your laptop, and then write it down and make a collage of all the three, or maybe whatever you want to do, and then keep reminding yourself the whole day tomorrow that you have to look at the picture and say thank you. Okay, The more you practice gratitude for your relationships, you will see magics happening and your relationship will start increasing rather than finding faults, rather than finding complaints. When we are focusing on all the good things about the person, you will change, he will change, and everything will change around you. This is so magical. It applies to everyone. It is not only about your close relationships, but it also applies to your colleagues. What frequency you are giving to them, what feelings you are giving. It's all the same. Whatever I feel for someone, the other person also feels the same for me. This is universal law. This is universal law. If I am giving bad feelings, I will get bad feelings. So what I am transmitting here is important because it comes back. Maybe it comes back through other, but we will read everything tomorrow in Power and Relationships when we will go deeper into about the power, how to use your power for your relationships. But for today, you have to do this practice. Any question, anything you want to ask, we have time today. Anything you want to share, we have 7 minutes left. Share your experiences, past experiences, anything about money, relationship, health, anyone. I can say that I am completely changed. The book that book was saying, you won't be able to recognize yourself. Yes, the little irritations that you felt because you were focusing on why it's happening. Why? What has happened now? I am fine. Whatever is happening, I am happy. I'm good. Yeah, not focusing on what is not happening, what is not in my way, but only focusing on the good things, the good qualities in another person. Maybe your children, you always say they're not listening, they're not listening. Okay, they will not listen. And you keep on saying, yes, he's always obedient, he's such a nice child, always helps me, always supports me. And yes, that will happen. Any one quality you pick and keep on singing it in your mind. And my son is very sincere, he's so good, he's so helping, he's so amazing. And that will start increasing. The more you say that he's careless or he's not focusing on his studies, he's not listening to me, these things will increase. So it is applicable to everyone, even your spouse, even your parents, maybe. Yeah.
Hi, Samida. I've
Yeah.
struggled with this chapter twice.
uh,
I've totally struggled with it, like the first time and the second time. And I was having a big thing going on the first time. But I've tried to do this with my manager and I cannot find one single thing that I like about that woman.
okay.
Just can't. She's like the devil incarnate.
My God.
And that's a
Okay.
horrible thing to say, but she's like everyone. I don't know anyone who likes her.
Hmm. And then what you did?
I can't think of not nice and
Oh,
positive.
and you
Oh,
at least you can think of her appearance maybe.
Yeah, dressing sense.
she does dress nice, yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can think
then do
of,
that.
yeah, anything, dressing sense, the way she manages things. Say, for
Laugh.
example, anything if she's laughing with anyone, or it could be her education qualification, the way she has reached at that level, or I don't know. Could be anything. Could be,
She's trying to sack me at the moment.
Apart
yeah.
from behavior, just see other things.
Yeah, she walks like a cat, very quietly.
So,
Wow, a beautiful
She,
catwalk.
she's a
catwalk.
smart assassin.
So, Okay.
So I can't find nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but at least this
At least
discussion
one,
gave
yeah.
us laugh. That's also.
Yeah, she can make you
And
laugh by thinking about,
How bad she
probably,
is.
if it didn't laugh, I'd probably kill her. Yeah.
I'll probably kill her.
It will be weird, but yes, it works actually.
I'll
Go
try
for
this.
weird things.
I'll try this time. I'll say I like her clothes.
Yeah. Anything, maybe her catwalk.
Yeah.
Just
Try.
write two things then. Yeah.
Okay.
Anything. She must have done something. I mean, one thing good. Maybe.
Mm.
Maybe because she's your manager, you are in the job and you're getting your salary. Anything you can think of.
It's good when she takes holidays.
Yeah, you can write this.
I'll write this. I'll
Yeah.
write it. Okay. I will do. Thank you.
Thank you, Sylvie.
Thank you.
Thank you for making us laugh.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so let's do gratitude. Thank you, universe, for a beautiful and amazing life. Thank you for the morning sunrise. Thank you for the stars, the moon, the nature, the air that we breathe, Mother Earth, for giving us food, for taking our weight, for feeding us always, always from I don't know how many years. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, fire element, for cooking our food, for digesting our food, for keeping us warm. Thank you for my clothes, all the variety of clothes I have. Thank you to a nice house where I'm living, for the space, for the warmth. Thank you. Thank you to my parents for bringing me into this beautiful world. Thank you to all my magic buddies, all the people in this group who are committed to learn, to apply magics, apply practices of gratitude in their lives. Thank you, universe, for choosing us for this beautiful thing that we are doing here. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Rhonda Byrne, for the book that you have written, the money you spent on the book while writing it, while making the movie. Thank you. Thank you, Zoom. Thank you, Wi Fi. Thank you, Internet, so that we are able to connect. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Love you all. Keep practicing and see you tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye bye.
तरीका है
Thank you.
जिसमें आप इंग्लिश को